Hello, my beautiful souls. This is a personal read. Name of the read is BNL. Anybody interested in a personal read? All of my information is below. You can go ahead and make payments through PayPal. I am keeping the 1111 special on until further notice. That is a very special, magical number, especially with the twin flame journey and awakening. So I'm going to keep the 1111. So all payments are made through PayPal. My email is parmaji17@yahoo.com. Now this is again a personal read. And with this personal read, I really feel like you have been through so much in your life, that you've gone through so much, and you've almost put yourself in a place where you just feel paralyzed when it comes to matters of the heart. You have a lot of doubt and trust issues, and this trust may not be with the partner, but this trust is deep within you. And what I really feel to tell you is you are worthy to be loved, and there's no reason for you to be questioning how people feel or think or look at you. You are your own individual, and you've bound yourself like so much in life that now you're almost numb to when somebody truly, truly does legitly care for you. It's time for you to stop really trying to feel like you have to defend what you want in life. You need to really go with the flow. There's no need to fight for somebody or something. Things do come to us at the right place and time. I do feel that you do have this deep longing for that security, for stability, for the relationship, for the family. And I do see that coming in the far future. This is part of your journey that you are going on. And as you go into this journey, just know that, the communication between yourself and the one you believe to be your twin flame, that the communication between you guys will pick up, it will open up. There will be some open, honest conversations between the two of you. I do see children in your future. I do see that, this is that longing for that stability, for marriage, for life in general. You have this deep longing for it, and I do see it happening in the future. Pulling in the current energy of the twin flame, with his energy, I do feel that there are a lot of decisions and a lot of choices that are needing to be made. There is like a fog that is over his energy, to where he's uncertain, unsure, he wants this or wants that, or in his, almost like he changes his mind so many times that he's still in the state of confusion. But I do see that it is going to come into some balance, but it's going to take a lot of work and patience on his part, and quite possibly on your part, because things that have happened in the past for him have been a feeling of no matter what he wants in life and no matter where he goes in life, he's always feeling like he's going to be defeated, like he's not, again, whereas I'm telling you to know that you are worthy to be loved, it's the same thing with him. So this may be where you're getting some type of missed communication, because he does feel like no matter what, he's going to be defeated. He does prepare for battle, but he doesn't have a lot of faith in himself, even though you see him as a strong character, or, somebody that goes after what he wants. In the back of his mind, he does have a lot of confusion. He's got choices that he needs to make on his path before you guys can actually plan to have this future together. I'm not certain, I'm not seeing as far as you guys being in union right now. Your email sounds like you're presently in union, but the cards aren't reflecting a union. So this may be saying in the near future, there will be something that's going to cause some type of a separation, because his energy has decisions that need to be made. He's got choices and things coming at him where he needs to think and put clarity into his own life and his own thought pattern. But I do see in the far future that there will be that stability that you're longing for. I do see the family, whether or not it is with this particular person that you are calling your twin flame. It's not clear because this is in the future, and right now with his energy, it is showing me that there's like a separation between you guys. But your email kinds of sounded like you guys are in in a relationship. Okay, but I do feel for you that there's no need for you to try and fight and defend what you feel is yours, or even when you're going to label this as your twin flame, there is no need for you to fight. The universe really wants you just to trust, and to trust that things are moving the way they need to be moved. You need to like release yourself and realize that you need to start seeing past the end of your nose when it comes to fear and your doubt. It's time for you to really trust and believe that things are working their way out, and there's no need for you to try and make them work out a certain way. You need to a lot of your thoughts run wild, and those thoughts are keeping you held in bondage, and those are the thought patterns that you really need to change. And once you change those, then your faith, your hope, your trust, and all of that will multiply. So the tool that I can give you is to start doing some inner healing. And when you have a thought come up that's bringing in some type of a doubt or wondering or questioning things, that you need to call those thoughts captive and don't, replace them with something positive, because you yourself are keeping yourself limited. And this isn't everyday life. Okay, this is your general energy, everyday life. This is not just with relationship. This is you in everyday life. Okay, yes, the communication between you and the twin will open up. It will be more honest, more open. It'll be like deep feelings. That is part of the journey that you have ahead of you. Okay. But again, there is this fog that's over him right now. So he's got things that he has to clear up, decisions that he has to make. These could be thoughts that are keeping him up at night, because he's a man that kind of, not to say he wears his heart on the sleeve, but he tries to follow his heart. And that's where he's made mistakes in the past. So now it's almost like he's using thoughts, and he's taking his time, and he's really analyzing situations. So right now, as far as what he thinks about you, I believe his focus is on other things at this time. So for you, don't even take that as something personal, because his thoughts and his focus right now are on decisions and things that he needs to make. But you guys together, you do have a really good energy. But there's, again, your thought patterns need to change. Your fear, your doubt, you need to release, and he'll be making his own decisions. And I believe as you begin to release your fear and doubt and become more of a secure and stable person, and your personality will reflect, and he will see that. Okay, it could be you're sending mixed signals to him, and this is what has him like having to make some type of choices and decisions in his life. Okay, well that's about all I'm pulling from this platter. But again, we see the 4 of clubs right here, and that with the 3 is showing me that you're going into this new journey, and that journey is going to bring you into something more stable, and it's what you've been longing for. So just be brave and continue to, release your fears, your doubts, and that's part of our inner healing. and just go back to the core of where those fears and doubts came from, and just go from there and release and replace those thoughts with positive thoughts, and just live your days with positive. And remember, the universe has your best interest at heart, so things will work according to the divine plan. There's nothing we can do to force it. Things need to take their time, just like when a baby is being made and growing in the womb. There's the time for birth. Each baby has their time for birth, and it takes time. So just remember that right now you are like a baby, and you need to go through those process and grow and mature and release a lot of those things that are keeping you in your own bondage as far as your thought pattern. So, okay, thank you for your read, and I hope this has answered your question. Anybody else interested in a read? All of my information is below. Questions, comments down below. Namaste.